Hey everyone, we're going to graph the secant line and f of x on the same graph, and the secant line must contain -2 and 1. We're going to have to find the y here, and the problem we're doing is this problem right here. I should have put that on there earlier, and I've already done the other 3 problems. So let's get started. Remember, this is the secant line right there. And the equation of the secant line extends out. So if we do the equation, we're going to extend that out a bit as opposed to the tangent line. So we want to go from -2 to 1. And so we need our y value. So to find our y, we plug in -2 into our equation here. So this is going to be 4 minus 10 plus 4. So 8 minus 10, that's going to be -2. And now also plug in 1. And that's going to equal 10. So we've got -2, -2. Let's go ahead and get our equation of our secant line, or our slope right here. So remember, the secant line is the average rate of change, which equals the slope. That's just the secant line, is the slope. The equation of the secant line, we have to use y equals mx plus b. So let's just use our slope formula. We can call this 0.1, 0.2. So we get 10 minus the -2 divided by, we start with that 1 minus the -2. So this is going to be 12 divided by 3. So our slope, sorry about that, slope is 4. Now get the equation of your secant line. You're just going to write y equals mx plus b, and our m happens to be 4. Plug in one of these points. I'll go in and plug in this one. So 10 equals 4 times 1 plus b. So clearly 10 equals 4 plus b. B has to be 6 because 4 plus 6 is 10. So our equation of our secant line is y equals 4x plus 6. All right. Now let's go ahead and graph this equation and the secant line. All right, and I've got to remember these points. -2, -2, 1, 10. So I'll write that real quick. -2, -2, and 1, 10. All right. Now, let's go ahead and find our y-intercept for this line is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's factor this and set it to 0. So that's going to be minus 4, x minus 1. Well, they're both pluses, right? So that's going to be plus 4 plus 1. Sorry about that. So our solutions are x equals -4 and x equals -1. So let's go -1 and -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our y-intercept is 4. So basically, and I already wrote this out, but let's kind of draw it here. Our midpoint here is in here. We don't really care about that. Our -2 maps to -2. I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and 1 maps to 10 way up here. That's going to help me graph this. So we're going to go down here. It's going to go down a little below here, go up through here, and touch up to 1 equals 10 up here. And this goes up and up and up. So what it means is here, -2 right here maps to -2 here. And 1 maps to 10 up here. So we're looking at the average rate of change of this curve right there. So you connect these 2 points. We already know that the slope, the equation was 4x plus 6. So now my y-intercept is 6 here. And try to connect these 2 points, these 3 points, sorry. And there's your secant line. And if we extend this out a little bit, you get your equation of your secant line right there. All right? So that's just a general sketch, even though we're on a grid here. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.